Hello everybody, welcome to Film Fireside. I'm in the car, not driving, because it's dangerous to film and drive.
Well, duh.
So Bryson, why are you in the car? Well, let me tell you, I'm going to the movies. That's right, I'm gonna go check out a movie theater today. I wanna answer the question, should you go? Is it safe to go to the movies right now? So, let's go to the movies.
Let's go to the movies.
Hello everybody, welcome to Film Fireside. Footage you just saw was from earlier today. This morning I went to a matinee showing of Lord of the Rings Two Towers Extended Edition. It was great, super fun. As theaters have been opening up, there aren't many new releases coming to theaters yet. So a lot of the theaters locally here have been playing classics. Jurassic Park's been playing at some of these places, all the Lord of the Rings films, some Harry Potter films, amongst many others as well, other kind of old school cinema things. So I've been trying to go and check some of those out. Very specifically, Lord of the Rings is a movie that I feel was definitely meant to be experienced in theaters, so I wanted to go and watch all these in theaters again because I was kind of young. The only one I saw in theaters was Return of the King. I was too young for the other two, so I only saw those on like DVD, and then the third one, my dad took me to the theater for that one, which was a great experience. So it was fun to see this movie in theaters. I hadn't seen it in theaters before, and I was excited to do that. I imagine this question is on everybody's mind about the movie-going experience. Is it safe? Should I go? Is it smart to go? How are these theaters handling it? These are questions that I imagine a lot of people have. They're questions that I kind of have had about it as well. One thing to understand is I've been working throughout this entire process. I'm a security guard. I'm a night security guard. So when I'm not watching movies, I'm doing that. And I've had to go out ever since the beginning. I've been considered an essential worker. So I've kind of grown accustomed to being out. I kind of have my routine. I have hand sanitizer in my car. I have masks. I just kind of do my thing, make sure that I'm taking care of myself. Therefore I felt confident to go to the theaters and just kind of experience it. And if they're not handling it well, maybe not go back to that theater. Maybe you really want to go, but you're like, I don't know if I trust everyone. So that's kind of what I wanted to just document as best I could. Honestly, I didn't get a lot of footage from today. There's some footage I got. So more or less just kind of have to tell you about my experience. We'll just kind of be going back and forth from the things I filmed today to now. So I'll just kind of talk about that experience with you.
As I'm going to the theater today, I'm just gonna go ahead and document my experience as much as I can without being that YouTuber. And also respecting people's privacy. I don't wanna just get in people's face, just shove my phone in their face with a camera. And later tonight, I'm just gonna talk about it. This video may not be as accurate, honestly, because I'm going to a matinee showing. I work nights, I work swing shifts typically, so this is actually gonna be part one. My wife and I have a date night this Saturday to see another Lord of the Rings movie, and we have tickets for that. We're gonna try and do the same thing, and then we'll both kind of talk about it. That's the plan as of right now anyway. So you're gonna get the matinee experience today, what it's like going to movies during a matinee time, and what this experience is like. And then you can judge for yourself, do you feel comfortable, should you feel comfortable going to the movies? So, tally-ho, I'm not gonna drive and do this, so to the theater.
So first question you may have on your mind is, how is this specific theater handling it? Saratoga Springs, Fat Cats isn't just a movie theater. It's bowling, it's an arcade, they have mini golf, they have virtual reality. It's just a big kind of like family fun center type place. And one thing that's kind of interesting about this place is they've been open for a while.
Even when things were still kind of locked down, I assume that's because they were confident that they could handle and keep things safe still. Because no business wants to be the business that caused the coronavirus to spike up again. Yeah, I don't know. They must have been safe. They must be confident in their ability to be safe. I'm just kind of curious to see how it is in there. Back 2 months ago when I noticed this theater was open still, I was looking to purchase tickets on Fandango. I wasn't actually gonna go. I didn't feel comfortable going, but just looking at I was just curious how they're gonna handle it. And like it is now, they had seats blocked off so if I buy a seat, that means the 2 seats on either side of me are also reserved because they're trying to keep, distance between people, and I think even more. So it seemed like they were doing that. They're doing that still now, even when I was on the app to purchase my tickets for today's show. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what goes on in here. I'm gonna put my mask on and go out and get some footage.
However, what that leads me to believe that is if they're able to stay open and nothing really happened at this place, obviously they had to have been handling it well. And from all accounts, yes, everyone was masked, everyone was gloved. Movie from the CEO of this company saying that what they're doing to keep their facilities clean. And I witnessed this at the end of the movie. I didn't get footage of this because, again, I didn't want to shove my phone camera in people's faces just to violate the privacy. But a girl came in and she had gloves and some cleaning and was wiping down seats, even seats that no one was sitting in. So they're taking it very seriously. I felt very safe by this theater. Another thing that happened today, I tried to mention this in the video, I don't know, or in my iPhone footage, I don't know if you could hear me, but they gave little hand sanitizer wipes on each of the seats. I thought that was really nice of them to do that. I think that was really considerate. There's hand sanitizing stations. They have 6 feet apart marked there, a lot of reminders everywhere about that. I felt pretty safe by the staff here. One thing I've experienced at another theater, and I kind of experienced here, is I wonder if they're maybe just like a tidbit understaffed, which is the point, right? You're supposed to be understaffed. So I totally get that and I support that, but maybe they could have benefited from just one more employee, because I think a kid snuck into the movie. I think I saw a kid just like waltz his way into the movie, like right in the middle of the movie and just sit. He kept his distance, he was fine, but he wasn't wearing a mask and it kind of looked like he just sat and plopped himself down. Yeah, maybe they should have at least one more person, or just be a little more cautious and wary of that, because we want people to reserve seats and we want those precautionary measures to be taking place. The other thing too about this, and this is hard because I can't really judge anybody for like, as far as like this facility, I can't really judge anyone for this. Because the other question that you may have is, were other people around me taking precautionary measures? I first showed up and everyone was wearing masks. All was good. As the movie was getting ready to start though, saw some people coming in not wearing masks, and I saw then again this kid who I thought was sneaking into the movie, they weren't wearing masks either. And when I came out, I went and observed the bowling section. I didn't get footage of this because, again, some random dude filming a bunch of children. I didn't want to really be that guy or cause anyone discomfort. I didn't really see many people wearing masks. Now granted, bowling is not the point. You're not coming to bowl, you're not asking about bowling, you're asking about going to the movies. But as far as this facility is concerned, that kind of led me to believe that maybe other people coming to this facility can't be trusted. 100% anyway, can't 100% be trusted with taking precautionary measures just to make sure everyone's being safe and healthy. But that's hard because that's not anyone's fault. That may have just been the group that was there that day. You know, again, the facility themselves were being excellent. They were cleaning everything. I could tell they were definitely, you know, doing what they needed to do. The question is people coming to the theater, were they respectful? Yes, for the most part. That's the other thing though, is the people came in wearing masks, kept their distance from me. It's not like they just came and sat right next to me. It seemed like they were making efforts to social distance. One of the ladies was filling up their drink afterwards and I saw her wait and like keep her distance from someone while they filled up the drink and left. So even though she wasn't wearing a mask, she was trying to adhere to social distancing guidelines. So that was great. Because in all seriousness, I want to wear a mask. I just think that's helpful. I don't really judge too harshly people who don't wear masks because there's a lot of anxiety. Sometimes people feel claustrophobic when wearing a mask. I don't understand that. I want to be sensitive to that. You know what I mean? Also, I've gone out before and I've totally forgot my mask because I washed it and I didn't get it out of the dryer. And I was like, dang it. I just keep my distance, you know? So like it happens. I'm not suggesting, hey, don't wear a mask. It's not a big deal. Like wear a mask if you can, but also I want to just be sensitive to everybody. The main question is, did I feel safe? Despite everyone around me, despite everything that went going on there? Yes, all 3 times. I felt perfectly safe in my movie going experience. Today I felt safe. I'd feel comfortable going back. This weekend, I'm going back to this theater to just see if it's a little different. And also, it'll be a Saturday, so that'll be different as well. Today was Thursday and I went to an 11 a.m. show, so my experience may not be as legitimate because as far as like a matinee goes, obviously that's much more safer.
All right, I just pulled up to Fat Cat's Theater, and I just want to say it's really good. I got here early because I just look at the parking. I cannot believe I found a spot in this mess.
And in fact, if you are worried about going, I have found that it's not very busy during matinee times, like anywhere. So matinee times obviously are more safe. So for me to talk about this theater, maybe it would be more useful for you to discuss and be informed about what it is in the evening. That's the review I'm doing coming up. That's part 2, to see what the evening is like, even just Saturday in general is like. As of today, I'm going to give it 4 stars today. Great. Felt safe. I did what I could. They were doing what they could. I can't control the other customers coming in. I give that score, but you know, at the end of the day, this is your choice. What makes you feel safe? Do what makes you feel safe. I would feel safe bringing my family and my children and my pregnant wife to this movie theater specifically. I feel okay with that. I'm not too worried by that. That's my experience. I think you could feel comfortable with that. Again, I can't control whatever's going to happen when you show up. But as far as like all the elements that could be controlled were, and it was great. Thank you so much for watching this video. While you're here, go ahead and give this video a like. Does nothing but help support the channel. Comment on this video. What are your thoughts on movie theaters opening? Should they be opening? Should we get more theaters opening? Should we still wait a minute? You know, be civil, be respectful, but let me know how you feel. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it and see what you're thinking about this issue right now. If you want to check out part 2, where I go and review other movie theaters and more specifically the weekend movie theater experience, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification icon so you can be notified when I post that review. I also do movie reviews on this channel, so if that's something that interests you, make sure you subscribe for that as well. I try to post movie reviews at least once a week. Newbies, oldies, I do what I can. I just love talking movies, so if that's something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Bye-bye.